Hey guys, Jimmy today on Roblox. We're playing some more of the Monsterpedia, or I guess it's is it Etheria or is it Monsterpedia? It is, oh, it's the Etheria. So if you don't know what this is, we are on the Monsters Etheria's Etheriapedia, which is like a Monsterpedia pretty much, or like a Monster Wikipedia, which obviously they have like potential future monster come into the game. Also, all of these ones are the monsters that are like confirmed that are in the game or are coming, and as you can see, we have a new one. Now then, I'm not exactly too sure what I'm going to put the title as. I think, though, that these are going to be legendaries. Just by looking at them, I think they will, although there is also a chance that they don't. That they aren't. They could just be like a pure flying type, for example, or just a flying cosmic type I could see these being. But also we have a new monster now. This reminds me a lot of like, I don't know, like Dragonite's evolution line, like also something like Dratini, then it gets a little bit longer, then instead of like being a fat dragon, it's like something like Umbris actually, which is why I think it will be a legendary, because it looks like a dragon like Umbris. But maybe not a dragon, maybe like a cosmic sort of dragon thing. Like, I'm not sure if they're gonna have like all the draconions in Monsters of Etheria, which those I believe what the classes name are. I'm not sure if they're gonna like if all of them are like guaranteed to be dragon types, or if they're like, yeah, they just are dragon reptile things, but they're not guaranteed to have the type. Although also it is new, it's a free evolution. I really honestly don't really know what the stats are going to be like. I feel like it's probably going to be pretty quick, and I don't think it's going to be able to hit too hard, and I don't think it's going to be able to be too tanky. Like, look, it looks frail. Look at its body compared to its tail. That's what, like, these remind me of from Pokemon. Also, they remind me of something else, but I don't know what game it's from, and I don't exactly know what the thing's called. But it kind of like reminds me of, like, I guess a little bit of like Zygarde cells as well. But like you got something like Dratini, which is very small and also gets a bit longer, and the final evolution, instead of like being like a fire dragon, for example, it gets even longer, and it looks like kind of like a Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, Lugia-Ho-Oh, what all of those are, like Yveltal, like sort of thing. I mean, look at the eyes. The eyes are weird. It actually reminds me like kind of a bit like Flygon, in a way, from the eye things, because it looks like it's got like the goggle things that Flygon had, which were pretty cool. But also it's nothing to do with like Pokemon. Also, just that's what I'm trying to like base it on. But like I said, there are quite a few types in the game. If I had to say, just seeing what time of year it is, it's almost Christmas. I think this would be a perfect time for them to add in a new legendary. I say legendary in quotations because I don't know if they're actually referring to them as legendaries, or if they're calling them Etherians? No, the humans are Etherians, right? So I'm not really too sure what they're calling the legendaries of the game. By the way, shout out to everyone in the server, because I think they all came here. I want to play Bubblegum Sim. Well, I mean, once they update it, I definitely will play it again. But anyway, we're going to talk about the potential types this thing is. So then, from it just being green, I don't really see it being grass or bug. Bug I could potentially, but it's like very unlikely I can see it really being that. The types that I think it will be, now keeping this in mind, I think it will be a dragon. If it is going to be a draconion, same as Umbris, which is the class type for it. Because obviously, if you don't know what the classes are, all of the normal monsters are just monsters as like class. Umbris is a Draconion. The what's this one called? Ignite Titan is a Titan class, and the Magu is a it starts with E, kind of like the legendaries, but that's what I guess that's what they are. And then also like that is another class. As you can see in the background, these are probably like what would be future Titans of the game. But I feel like this will be a dragon. The reason why, and it will be like a draconian or a legendary. The reason why I say that is because, well, time of year, it's almost Christmas. It seems like a perfect fit for them to release their first legendary. I mean, they've released what, like one, well, I guess not really one, but like 1, 2. They've released I don't know, like 2 new evolution lines and like a second evolution for a pre-existing monster. I feel like I feel like there was another update though. Unless it was just the skins, I guess. I can't really remember what else they would have updated the game as. Oh no, the Mbiki line. So technically we've had what 1, 2, 3, 4. So far we've had like a month worth of updates, I guess. Or well, we've technically had more, but for like new monsters at the very least. So we've had 2 new mutation monster lines. We've had and then another, also one of them being only 1 for mutation, and another one like being pretty much 1, but with different weapons really. But they all kind of different ones. Which I'll actually say right now, it'll be really, really cool if these guys, the Mabiki line, will get another mutation where like they're a bit taller, they're more developed in like their swords play or whatever. I feel like that could be a really, really cool idea. I hope they don't split off again, like this one goes into a different form, this one goes into another form. That would be a little too chaotic, but I feel like these guys could go like another stage further because they didn't really change that much, so it would be kind of cool. But anyway, back onto these guys. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be able to hit too hard. I think it's just going to be one. I think this will actually be the quickest monster in the game. If not, it's going to have very, very similar speed to the Monstrum, which is right here, which is pretty interesting. But anyway, so like I was saying, if I had to guess a type, I would say Dragon. It's got to be, if it isn't, and that's if it is the Draconian. It might not be, it's not guaranteed, but I'm just going to say it is, because it's like the time of year, it looks like a dragon, then again, so there's this one, but that one isn't like a legendary, so it might just be a dragon that it actually isn't a legendary, but seeing what time of year it is, and it's Christmas, and we haven't had a new one yet, kind of makes sense, but I'm going to say it isn't guaranteed that it is going to be a legendary, but I'm just going to say it is because I feel like it looks really, really cool in like comparison to some of the normal monsters. So I'm hoping it is because it actually looks really, really cool, and I would like to try and grind for this thing. But like I said, if it is going to be a dragon, which I think it will be if it is a legendary, if it isn't, it could be another type. And I would even want to say wind. I can't really see psychic. Like, I can't really see bug. Like, there's basic. Don't really see it being basic. Fire. Don't see it being fire. I think Umbris is fire. I'm not actually too sure what type Umbris actually is. It's dragon and something, but I don't remember. I don't see it being water. Don't see it being electric. Don't see it being ice, grass or ice or fighting or poison. Don't see it being terror, which is like ground rock. I could potentially see it being wind dragon. Can't really see it being psychic. I could say it could be bug, although I don't think it will be bug. I don't really see it being ghosts. There's dark. I don't think it's going to be dark. There's metal. I don't think it'll be metal. And then the last 3 types is light, cosmic, and Ava. Which actually I think Ava is what type of, or what class the Magu line is, because I'm pretty sure those are all Ava. I don't think it'll be Ava, because that's like a very, very, very special type, and I don't think they'll just slap it onto like this monster. So I want to say that this monster will either be dragon and wind, dragon and light, or dragon and cosmic. I could also see it just being wind and light or wind and cosmic. I don't really, or potentially like wind and bug or dragon or bug, but I really don't think it will be a dragon. Although, like I said, it kind of, the reason why I say bug is because it looks kind of like a I don't know, like a little worm, like in this like first stage, and the second stage gets a little bit bigger, develops a little bit more into the final one. So I could potentially see it being bug, but I feel like it's not really too much evidence, and there's not enough evidence to really call it a bug. I really see it being either dragon and wind or light or cosmic, really. And like I said, if it isn't a dragon legendary, it might just be dragon like the other one, Polygon and Skurrimra, where this one's also dragon poison. It could just be another one of loads where it's just dragon and whatever else it is. But other than that, it could just potentially just be a pure dragon. It's very difficult. I feel like it could be a bug glow, but with the eyes, I feel like it could be, but like I said, I don't think it will be bug, but there is like a very slim chance it might. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it off. I'm going to leave it off to you guys now in the comments. Let me know what you think of this monster. Like I said, I think it will potentially be a legendary, although I'm not going to say it's guaranteed because we also don't know. But seeing what it looks like, it actually is a 3-stage evolution, which would actually be really, really cool. Because obviously, Magu's got a 3-stage evolution, so we know it's possible that some of the legendaries can evolve. if that's only for Magu and only the Avas, we're not sure yet because we've only got one of each. Like I said, it could potentially be a legendary, but Umbris doesn't have a pre-mutation or a mutation, and Ignite Titan doesn't have a pre-mutation or a mutation, so it could be our first Draconion that actually is a 3-stage mutation line, or it could just be a normal monster that is just another dragon, like Porygon, for example. I'm not sure. Like I said, with the time of year, I feel like it has a fairly good chance to be a legendary, although it's not guaranteed, so I will just I want to clarify it before people are just going to keep saying that it's not. Like I said, it could potentially be a legendary, it just could potentially not be, but given the time of year, I feel like it would be a fairly cool idea to add a new legendary to the game. But anyway, I'm going to leave it off there. I have no idea what they're going to call it, but I think it looks very, very cool. One of the coolest monsters so far. Unfortunately, there's like no names, but also the normal form is green, and the shiny form is purple, which I love the purple. And I'm not a big fan of green monsters or Pokemon, but this goes really, really well together, to be honest, and so does the purple. And to be honest, I think I like the purple a little bit more, but the green is still really, really nice. And getting this thing a rainbow is going to look so good, so I can't wait for that. But anyway, I'm going to leave off there. Let me know in the comments down below what you think it'll be like. Do you think it'll be really, really quick, like Munstrom? Do you think it'll be tanky or have really good attack stats? I don't think it'll have really good attack stats or defenses. I think it's primarily just going to be speeds, because it doesn't really have any claws. It just looks like a jet plane, to be honest. If you think about it, like there's no legs. It's just like entire wings, like and a beak. Like I don't think it's gonna have much attack power. Special attack stat could be pretty good, I guess. I don't really see it having too many physical attacks, but mainly gonna be speed with how it is, how its design is. But anyway, I'm gonna leave off there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.